Hi guys, good morning everyone. Hello all. Am I audible? Is my voice reaching to all? Can I get the responses, please? Okay. Hi Rajesh. Hi Nayak. Okay. All right, guys. So today I'm going to explain you the course and project. Okay. This is one project that you can implement. Okay, as part of your course, wherein you will get the complete end-to-end knowledge. Okay. So in this project, see, I have given the high level steps. Okay. What all the tools we are considering, what are the prerequisites, what is this project about, and all that stuff. See, implementing a project for high availability and updated data for end users and board of directors. Okay. For end users and board of directors. Okay. What is the project agenda here? High availability and updated data for better business decisions. Okay, for better business decision, this project we have to implement. What is the better business decisions they are going to take? Okay, see the data that is getting loaded. Assume that, see, first we'll read the description, we'll get much more understanding about this project. Okay, we'll get much more understanding about this project. See, Contoso warehouse is one of the reputed warehouses, okay, for manufacturing and sales of the semiconductors. Okay, for manufacturing and sales of semiconductors. Okay, one company is there with a name called Contoso, or any company, let us take Samsung, any company, okay, based in the United States with offices locations in so and so location. Okay, Alpharetta, Dallas, etc. Okay, one company is there who is manufacturing the semiconductors and selling the semiconductors to different dealers. Okay, it helps vendors with different kind of electronics items. Okay, it helps vendor with a different kind of electronic okay items. It is having a website that allows a customer support representative to feed the data for different semiconductors manufacturing units in their database via web application. So there are having some website. Okay, this company is having a website, and what they are doing via website, they are feeding the data into the SQL database. They are feeding the data into the SQL database via web application, and the database is getting the data. Okay, so whenever they are manufacturing the semiconductors, so they are feeding the data. Like today, like let us take on 11th of March. Okay, some 4,000 semiconductors has been manufactured and it has been deported to so and so dealer. Okay, and on this branch, okay, Alpharetta. Same on 12th of March. Okay, some 2,000 semiconductors has been manufactured and sent to different dealer. Let us take the dealer is something, dealer A, B, C, like this. So what is happening here? It's a very big industry. So the workers who are manufacturing in the workshop, okay, that is different. The people who are feeding the data via website in the database, that is different. Okay, and the people who are making the packaging and all, there are different, so different departments are there, na guys, right? So, what they are doing here, they are manufacturing thousands of semiconductors, okay, from multiple branches. Dallas is one branch we are having, New Jersey is one branch we are having. Okay, and what I can say, Florida is one branch we are having, Connecticut, one branch we are having. Like this, they are having multiple branches. This Contoso warehouse is having multiple branches. They are manufacturing the semiconductors, and they are sending to different vendors. Okay. Now, Contours of Warehouse IT department treats this website as mission critical and wants to be available all the time, as in its absence, they will not be able to set up the scale order for the okay products, which can result in a business loss. So yes, this website, what they are using to feed the data in the database, that should be very critical, mission critical, and should always be available, because people from different regions, from different places, feeding the data into the SQL database. Okay, then Contoso warehouse also stores confidential data in the database. This data will be stored confidentially in data warehouse without getting it compromised. Okay, fine. So data is all obviously confidential, important for every organization. Okay, and whatever they are feeding, it is compulsorily need to manage the at, at with the high, at most high importance. Okay, Contoso warehouse also needs to help them migrate this to Azure to leverage the latest features that it provides. Okay, so we are going to support it via Azure. So this complete data they want to move it or migrate to Azure. Okay, fine. So one company is there. If I tell in a very nutshell, in a simple story, one company is there who manufactures the semiconductors from multiple locations and sending that semiconductors after manufacturing, sending or deporting to different vendors from different locations, and this all they are tracking via website. Okay, and this website, via this website, they're loading the data into the database. Okay, different different locations to different vendors on different dates, and all the details they are loading into the database. Okay, now what are the things that we are going to use in this project? Okay, SQL server in on premises. Okay, Azure Data Factory in cloud. Okay, then Azure Data Lake Storage Gen 2, Azure Databricks, then Azure Synapse Analytics, and then finally we are putting the load data, okay, into the Power BI. This will be taken care by machine learning people. The people who are working as machine learning, data science, data analytics, and all, they will present the data in the Power BI report in the Power BI desktop. Up to here is your responsibility. After your data reaches here to data synapse analytics, then from here your data scientist people will all present the data into the Power BI report. Okay, fine. So what I'm doing here, see, these are all the tools we are going to use in our project. These are all the tools we are going to use in our project. Okay, the Azure Data Engineering real-time end-to-end project. Fine. The tools required to develop this project, what all we needed: SQL server in our laptop. In our laptop, we need all these tools. Okay, then only you can do this project. SQL server, SSMS. Okay, Adventure Works 2008 R2 database. You can take this database. Okay, this database, we need some data, na? So Adventure Works 2008 R2 database, you can take it. Azure Data Factory, we are going to use this tool: Azure Data Lake Storage Gen 2, Azure Databricks, Azure Synapse Analytics, Power BI Desktop, and finally Azure Active Subscription. One Azure Active Subscription we need. Okay, in this project we are implementing on-premises SQL Server. Okay, we are storing the SQL database also, right? Storing SQL DB in on-prem. How to store SQL DB? Okay, that also I have shown in the previous classes, right? Then the project, in this project we are implementing this. Okay, I am just telling you tools. Okay, tools wise, technologies wise, we are using data factory technology, we are using SQL database. Okay, technology in on-prem, data lake storage Gen 2. Here we are going to have two containers: layer 1. Okay, what layer 1 containers, you know, right? Containers we have created many times in storage accounts. So layer 1 contain, okay, raw data such as table schema name and table name, source, etc. And layer 2 contains, okay, clean data or transform data, final data, which is going to be presented in the Power BI report. Okay, fine. So here container contains raw data. I'll just say here something like this. Container contains the raw data such as table schema name and table name, etc. Source data basically. And layer 2 is in one more container we are creating. Okay, and layer 2 container contains clean and transformed data. Okay, fine. So these are the things that compulsorily we have to have in our project for sure. Okay, okay. So this Power BI desktop, again, this is this can be taken care by data science people who are working on data presentation side. Okay, so if you are having up to here Azure Synapse Analytics, then that is also fine, no problem. Okay, so Power BI desktop also available for free. If you can search it in Google, you can get it, you can download, and it's very simple task. You can design the report also, not a big deal. But if you do at least up to here, then that is also fine. Now, in this project, we are implementing these things. Project plan. First, we'll do on-prem and cloud setup. Okay. Project plan on a very high level. How we are planning. First, we'll do on-prem and cloud setup. Then we'll do data extraction, data transformation, data loading, then data reporting. Okay. Presenting the data. Okay. And then pipeline testing. And then finally, we are doing automation also. As such, wherein whenever a new data comes in here in your SQL, okay, via the website, okay, the data they are feeding here via website to our SQL database, right, to the database. So we are doing finally here an automation also. What is the automation here? Whenever the data gets loaded into the SQL database, okay, what will happen here? Automatically, data factory will fetch the data. It will pull the data from SQL database. It will, okay, extract. Okay, then it will push it to data lake Gen2 storage. Okay, and here the data will get transformed and the data will get loaded here and finally presented into the Power BI reports. Finally presented into the Power BI reports. Okay, so implementation steps. See, technical steps I have not written here. Okay, technical steps not. Steps I have written process wise. Okay, technical steps, if you see in the material here, we have written the technical steps, right? How we have written the technical step, everything we have written, like, drag and drop this tool, then, establish the connection, write the expression, define the parameters, correct? So if I say here, yeah, see something like this technical steps, these are all the technical steps. Okay, these technical steps I have not written. I have written here the process steps, how we are going to do procedure, project implementation procedure. Okay, or process. First, restore the adventure works database in our on-prem SQL server. Okay, create a login credentials with SQL script to fetch the data from on-prem SQL server to ADF pipelines. Then create a key vault and store our DB login creds in the key vault. So how to create a key vault? We have seen how to save the user ID and password, how to create the credentials, how to save the credentials in the key vault, that we have seen in the classes if you guys refer the video recordings. Then create an Azure Data Factory, configure and establish self-hosted integration runtime, create a pipeline in ADF, and in ADF pipeline, create the below activities. In ADF pipeline, what activities we are creating? Link services, both for source and destination, data set for both source and target destination, both source and destination. You can say lookup activity for each activity, copy activity. This all we have discussed. Link services we have discussed, data set we have discussed. Okay, restoring of the database, how we can do in SQL Server, we have discussed. Login credentials with SQL script. Okay, this also available for you. I'll give it. This we have discussed. This also we have discussed. Most of 99.9% of the things we have discussed in the classes. Okay, right from the first class. Then create a Databricks workspace, Databricks cluster to mount the data lake Gen 2 storage account. Okay, Databricks workspace, Databricks clusters also we have deployed. Perform the role assignment to Azure Data Lake Gen 2 storage account to mount it with the Azure Databricks. Okay, establish a connection between Azure Databricks and Azure Data Factory. Okay, store Azure Databricks access, okay, token in Azure Key Vault. Same, how we are storing the credentials for Data Factory. Same Databricks access, we are going to store in the Azure Key Vault. Integrate Azure Databricks notebook activity in Azure Data Factory for data transformation. So in, okay, ADF, we are using one of the activities or controls for Databricks. Create Azure Synapse Analytics workspace and create the link services with Azure Data Lake Gen 2 storage account. Launch Power BI desktop and connect to Azure Synapse Analytics workspace and authenticate with Azure subscription by passing the credentials. So this we have not done. Okay, this we have not done. But for this one, okay, here I am giving you one video. Okay, this is one YouTube video. Okay, so if you open this link, in this video, they are showing how we can implement the project right from the first step, right from the first step to the last step. Okay, definitely refer this video, no doubt. Step by step they are showing here in this video. Okay, refer this video and then implement this project wise. Okay, and then finally create a dashboard in Power BI to represent the data for various entities such as total order quantity, how many semiconductors has been manufactured, total customers who has consumed that, total sales, how much it has been happened, number of products, product names, count of sales, etc., etc. Present a report for all this data. Finally, implement a schedule-based trigger. Yeah, schedule-based trigger we have run in the classes also to do the automation, which pulls the data from our on-premises SQL DB, run the pipeline automatically, load the data automatically, and present it in Power BI dashboard also. As complete process runs like an engine. After you go for an automation, concept here. Okay, fine. So if you see this link here, okay, I just open it. It is very hard learning coding actually. So my work timings are like 9 to 7. This After is the complete project, guys. Hello everyone. Okay. See, this is the complete project here. Okay, part, okay, this is part one. They have divided into multiple videos here. Okay, from here to here, they are showing everything here step by step. Everything is step by step. It's a very simple YouTube video. It will always be available. It is not something from my private repository wherein, you will not get the access after some days and all. It is not as such. Even after 5 years also, if you want to refer this video for your reference, for your help, it will be available. That's why I have integrated this link in the material itself only. Okay. So likewise, guys, okay, this is one sample project I'm giving. Okay. You can take this project. Okay. The condition is first do all the labs. Compulsory do all the labs first. Okay. Sorry. Compulsorily first do all the labs. That is very important. Okay. First do all the labs that we have done in the classes. Okay, after that, okay, when you are perfect with the labs, okay, when you are perfect with the labs, Okay, that you are in a position that you can do without seeing. Without seeing, you can do all the labs. That much perfection you have to get without seeing the video recordings. Without seeing the video recordings, you are in a position to do all the labs. Okay, when you are perfect with the labs, that you are in a position that you can do without seeing, you can do all the labs. Okay, then you can do, after that you can do this project also. No, we are doing automation here only in Azure Data Factory. We are not doing automation anywhere else. Okay, and one more thing here, guys. See here, here in technical field, believe me, okay, even after 5 years also, if even after 5 years also, okay, there would be something that you will learn. There is no end for your learning. There is no end for anyone. Okay, not for you, not for me even. There is no end for your learning. Okay, there is no end for your learning. You will learn, you keep on learning. And whatever we have done this, okay, from first class to till today, if you see here, all these concepts, okay, it is just, okay, for your interviews point of view. Only 40% of this you are going to use in your projects. Believe me, 40 to 50% you are going to use this in your projects. Again, after you join a project, okay, you will learn many things new again. Okay, so whenever you come up with anything new, definitely you have to refer the Google, you have to refer the YouTube videos. Any concept you say, any concept you see, okay, there are infinite things, guys. Now you got a direction, you got an idea, you have understood what is the tools, okay, what are the platforms, how and what technologies we have used here. Now from here on, you have to keep learning. You are, at least for job point of view, for interviews point of view, read this material completely from first line to last line. From first line to last line. Okay, fine. So after you join a project, again you will learn many things new. It's very normal. It's with every IT guy. Okay, in every field, not only in IT. Whatever field you take, every field you keep on learning new things. Getting, guys, is that clear? Fine. So this is the course and project. Okay, I'll give this all things again. I'll share it. Normally, I'll share at the end of the batch, guys. Okay, so I'll share it again. Okay, so you can refer this YouTube video if you when you want to implement this project. And in the interviews, if they ask, like, what projects you have worked upon and all, okay, you can say that I have worked in the support projects. Okay, don't say I have worked in the development project. Say that I have worked in the support project. Wherein support projects, what happens here, you are responsible for the Azure Data Factory pipelines. You are responsible to ensure the pipelines are running, it is fine. Any enhancements is there that we have done. Okay, scheduling the different types of automations like triggers, schedule based trigger, tumbling windows based trigger. Okay, if you keep all these things, different activities that I have worked upon and all, this you tell. Don't tell that, I have completely worked in development projects. Okay, support projects you can tell. In support projects, the project is already been developed. Only your role and responsibility is to take care of the project, take care of the existing ADF pipelines, okay, and data lake storage, data storage services, Okay, page blob, append blob, 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 this, all that stuff. Okay, onboarding the users, providing the access. Okay, maintaining the Databricks notebooks. Okay, executing the scripts in Databricks notebooks. And you can also tell Synapse and Sim Analytics basic knowledge I'm having. These are the things that I have learned out of my own interest. Out of my own interest, I have explored some concepts in Synapse Analytics and Stream Analytics. So like this, if you talk positively in the interviews, this is more than sufficient, guys, I'm telling you. Okay, is that getting clear? No, no, no. Lata, the data from the website is not required. You just restore the database. Okay. You just restore the database. That's it. Automatically, you will get the data. See here, 1 minute. Okay. It is just as an example for understanding point of view. I am telling that there is one website, via website, they are loading the data into the SQL database. Now, if you want that data, okay, if you want that data to be presented, you simply restore the 2008 R2 database, something like this, then automatically you will get the data here in your database. See this video, guys. See this video. First, see this videos 2 times. See this video 2 times. First, see this video 2 times. Okay, fine. Then you will understand what it is doing, how it is doing, and all. That's why I am giving you this video link also. Okay, it will take time, guys. It will take time. Okay, we are not robots. We are not AI robots. Okay, wherein we'll get everything in one shot, and we are doing everything superly perfect in one shot. No, human beings will make mistakes, and slowly with time, with practice, the perfection will come inside human beings. The perfection will come with time in human beings. Okay, lot of content is there, guys. Believe me, if you read this material from top to bottom, every single thing, every single lab you have done, whatever we have shown, then believe me, it is more than sufficient for you to at least to crack a job. At least to crack a job, this is sufficient. Fine, guys. All right. So this is what from my end. Okay. What I'll do in tomorrow's class. Tomorrow's class would be the last class for us. And tomorrow I'm going to show you this subscription billing. Okay. Subscription billing. I am going to show how the billing we are going to happen. I'll show especially in my subscription. I'm having one paid subscription because in free trial subscriptions, we won't be having any billings. This is a free trial subscription. See, so in free trial subscription, we won't pay any money to Microsoft Azure. Na? So here we won't be having any billing. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll show the billing in my own subscription where I'm paying the money. I'll just make you understand how Azure will charge us. Okay. That is not needed. That is completely a different department. Azure data engineers won't do anything there. But still, as knowledge point of view, I'll show you so that you can understand how the billing will be charged to us, how we are paying the money, how the resources consumes the bill. Okay, everything I'll explain, like date wise, how we can generate the dashboard, how we can generate the reports, resource wise, location wise, how we can understand if you have got a 2000 rupees bill or 2 lakh rupees bill. So in that 2 lakh rupees, how we got that 2 lakh rupees bill, how we got that 2000 rupees bill, how we got that 4000 rupees bill, whatever. If the bill is even for 10 rupees also, I'll show you. That is very interesting class. Of course, it is not be required in your projects. You are not going to have any role in billing. That is completely a different team will take care of. But knowledge point of view, it will be very interesting. Fine. After that, in tomorrow's class only, I'll show you this. I'll hand over all the documents to you again, right from the first class to last class. I'll hand over all the softwares what we have used, all the documents, all the material. Okay, this project document also I'll upload it. Some labs I have designed for you guys, POCs. Okay, that POCs is based upon the what I can say, tools that what we have used. Okay, storage services we are having, and different types of storage implementations, table storage service, queue storage service, page blob, append blob, blob blob. Okay, file share services. Okay, file sync server. Okay, many things we have done. SQL, we are having some POCs, assignments on top of SQL. And this, of course, this project also I'll definitely implement. So for this project, guys, first do all the labs, then see these videos. It's small only. You can just complete it in 1 hour. I don't think so more than. So see these video links from top to bottom at least two times, then do this project. Okay. Yeah, I'll give it tomorrow. Yeah, huh. Certification dumps I'll give tomorrow. Interview question and answers I'll give tomorrow. Sample resumes I will give tomorrow. Everything is there, guys. No need to worry. Okay, every single thing I'll provide it tomorrow. I'll just accommodate all the documents today. Give me some time, because I have to put all these things in one folder. I'll upload it. If I do it now, it will take a lot of time. Okay, the things are scattered here and there. I'll just accommodate and I'll share all these things in tomorrow's class. I'll share, Nayak. Just hold on for one day tomorrow. I'll share it tomorrow. Everything I'll share it. Okay, fine, guys. So tomorrow, one more class we are having. Then after that, I'll share all the documents. All the documents. Okay, fine, fine. So that's it, guys. That's it from my end. So what I can say here, just learn and learn and learn. And one more thing here, see, there is no guarantee that you will get job in 1 month or 2 months. Okay, it's purely your luck. It's purely your performance, your preparation, your hard work, your efforts. Okay, don't be feel sad if any of your peer, any of your colleague will get job before you, because I'll get lot of emails from my previous batches students saying that, sir, in our batch so and so person was there, he got job. Still I'm struggling, sir. Still I'm getting. So it's luck, man. It's purely luck. We don't know how much hard work he has done, how much nights he has awake, and how much practice he has done. Okay, it happens. It's very normal with human being. Even I do feel the same. If my peer, if my colleague is getting promotion, I also feel very sad in my company, in my project. It's a human nature. So everyone purely depends, okay, with their hard work, with their efforts. And it's even luck factor also, I can say. Okay, if in some of the projects the companies critically need the resources, so they will immediately hire, even with the 2 3 rounds of interviews only. If the hiring is very normal, then they will go as per the lengthy procedure, 5 6 rounds of interviews. It depends upon company to company. So normally service based companies are very easy. They will take 3 rounds of interview, that's it. But if you go to any product based companies like Deloitte, Microsoft, these that blah blah, then there the interview procedures are very tough. Okay, they will go up to 7 to 8 rounds also. It is quite challenging. Okay, so it happens sometimes someone will get good package, someone will get average less package, someone will get 4 or 5 lakhs per annum, someone will get 7 to 8 lakhs per annum. That is also purely your luck, guys. We cannot say anything. Okay, so just keep hardworking, keep focused. You will get rejected in the interviews. It's very normal. Okay, you will get rejected 4 times, 5 times, then 6 interview you might get selected, 10th interview you might get selected. So you have to be keep the spirit on, and you have to face the interviews and focus on your career. Of course, competition should be there, healthy and good competition. Okay, it's not something, oh, he's not getting job even, so how can I get a job? This is very wrong attitude. The attitude should be, if he has got a job, then definitely I have to. This kind of attitude should be there. Okay, all right, guys, that's it for today. I'll just close the class. Tomorrow I'll show you the building concept. Okay, then I'll hand over all the documents to you tomorrow if possible. Else I'll hand over all the documents day after tomorrow also. We'll see how it goes. Okay, mostly tomorrow I'll hand over all the documents to all of you. I'll just scatter Sorry guys, I'll just put it in one folder tomorrow, every single thing right from the first day what we have done, and you guys can also remind me if I'm missing anything. Okay, then I'll just give it to all of you guys. Okay, fine. Anything, any questions, anyone, before I close the class for today? Okay, this is screenshot. Guys, any questions, anyone? Am I good to close the class? So mostly tomorrow's class would also be for some time, like maybe half an hour and 45 minutes. I'll just explain the subscription, billing and all. That is very interesting. And then I'll hand over all the documents to all of you. Okay. Fine. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone. We'll connect again tomorrow. Bye. Bye guys. Take care.